Hi everyone, I'm playing with Diana Eva. I think most of you know her, not just from my channel, but just generally. She's very active yellow on BBO, and she's a really cool person and good player. I mean, I don't know if she's watching. If she's not watching, then just ignore all that. Yeah, I'm just playing because I couldn't find anyone else. No, yeah. Anyway, and she's usually playing against robots, and now I just thought I'd invite her for this ACBL speedball. It's the same format. We have 15 minutes for 3 boards, or 13 and a half minutes. I don't know. Pass, pass. I'm not gonna do anything crazy here. I used to psych a lot when I was a kid, but it poses a lot of weird ethical problems, and honestly, it's a bit hit and miss anyway. And one of the things is even if it really works out, you kind of feel bad for the opponents. I'm gonna bid for 3 spades here. It's a bit too much, but I'm somewhere within the normal parameters of that bid. Although honestly, probably 2 spades is better, but obviously too late now. So the funny thing is with Diana, I could even chat with her right now because she's a yellow, and yellows can talk to anyone. But on the other hand, yellows are also much more ethical than non-yellows, so there you go. She has a weakish hand with 4-card spades. I like 1 spade. Probably I wouldn't do it myself, but it's definitely okay. And now she's in a 4 forfeit. Clearly there was a little bit like kind of bad timing, and some people would say stuff like, well, if you're gonna overcall 1 spade with that, you can't bid 3 spades with this. I'm not really of that persuasion, because the thing I would say is it's just bad timing. Like if both players are minimum for their action, then you're gonna end up in some silly contracts, and if both players are maximum, then you're gonna miss some games and slams, and that's just the way bridge is. There's nothing to do with weak overcalls or strong overcalls. Obviously there's a limit to everything, and like I said, probably 2 spades was better for me, but we're playing imps. They have 24 points in total, so there's some chance that they have some kind of part score. They didn't have a fit, so it's one of those hands where we have a fit but they don't. It's the only way it can happen is if you have 6 cards in 3 suits and 8 cards in the fourth. On the other hand, some kind of no trump contract or something definitely had good chances. Obviously the danger is if the field is in 3 no trump down 1 or so. But yeah, spades are 4-4, that we know, so even if we set up spades, I don't know if we're beating 3 no trump. On the other hand, I don't really see any tricks there, right? So probably a bad score for us, and I mean more than 150 is hard to imagine that they would get. Some people made it, okay. Kind of an average board, a bit better than average for us. Always nice to start off with to get off to a good start. I don't know how civilized Diana is bidding here, so she's often bidding 1 no trump on like 13 counts and so on against robots. I think with human partner and opponents, she's more cautious. If I had to guess, then I would say they're going for game. These two hard call is one of those things that you should discuss with your partner. Is this even forcing? Undiscussed, it should be forcing. It should show about 10 plus, but it's dangerous. One way you can play this is 2 diamonds from west instead of 2 hearts would have been game forcing, and 2 hearts, therefore kind of limited to around 11 or so. West obviously thought that 2 hearts was weak, and East now bid clubs twice and diamonds. Well, the diamond lead is kind of standard to try to prevent West from roughing clubs. And it's not like I have a very convincing reason to lead a major. Yeah, this is a very expected dummy for this sequence, like passing declare a second suit, even though the whole sequence itself was not very typical. And West seems like they probably underbid, so West overbid and then tried to make up for it later. Okay, we're playing upside down count and attitude. It could be interesting in the future. This was a 1 club 1 spade. Okay, my partner is showing an even number, so this would be 5 2 3 3. That's weird, because he should have bid 2 spades with 3 spades. Maybe Diana just played a random card. It's always an option. I'm a bit allergic to that, but it's possible. Okay, so Declare has 4 diamonds. 6 4 3 0 it would be, but then you wouldn't leave the ace of hearts there. Now I'm also giving the wrong count. I should be playing the should have played the 5 first. Oh wow, I got some money. That's awesome. I didn't even know you get money for this. It's for the tournament we won with Weinberg last week. And I didn't quite count here, but the point was East showed 5 clubs and 3 hearts. Sorry, 5 clubs, 4 diamonds, 3 spades and the ace of hearts. I counted out the hand, but I counted it out wrong. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, of course, dummy had a stiff. So no, I just I just won a random draw, so that's even better. It feels even better. And as you can see, Diana can actually she can actually write to me in private, so it's actually dangerous. Yeah, maybe I should be doubling with this. I have 17, but I don't have four hearts. So maybe with the same hand, but with 4 card hearts, I would be worth the double, but So what was this again? Ah, just a 3-spade overcall over 1 no trump, and East did not raise. Interesting. I would have raised, but maybe wrongly so. Okay, it's a 7-3-3-0. What is this? Yeah, one way you can play these hands is take some clubs. And then try to force dummy to a rough, but I don't really know. You can just play a spade. I didn't look at Diana's signal. I did play these 2 clubs. Yeah, but now this was dumb. Well, it's not like we were gonna take. What? But this was done quite imprecise, because then I can rough and play a diamond. Does she have the ace of diamonds? No, probably. What's going on? 7, I lost count here. 7 spades. 4 diamonds. Oh, okay. Yeah, we were supposed to. That was dumb. Yeah, I can just play completely normal bridge. It was very confusing the way Declarer played it. Although you didn't have, yeah. Well, ace of hearts, heart rough. Yeah, you would have needed to take. No, I'm going crazy. Yeah, that's still just 4. Yeah, normally we would be speaking Romanian, but she knows I'm recording, so I think we're doing this in English. Yeah, but it's still a bit dumb for me not to play it. If I double, she beats 4 clubs. In 4 clubs we're losing 2 spades and 2 spades and a heart. I think we're making, but it is a little kooky doubling. So 1 no trump, 2 spades pass, I would be happy to double, but 3 spades is, I mean, at some point you have to say like, I described my hand already, so I won't do anything special. And I have a nice hand here. I guess East would bid like 2 hearts and I just bid 2 spades. And see where things take me. This is something everybody should be doing at the bridge table, and I think, not to toot my own horn, but I think almost nobody does. Is bidding, is imagining what the auction can, how the auction can develop in the future. So, for example, here, well, here, for example, I should have been prepared for West's 5 club bid, which is not something you normally prepare for, but I'm still tempted to just bid 5 over 5, because it looks like one of us probably makes. I mean, if the 3-diamond bid really was natural, if the 3-diamond bid really was natural, then I have a problem, obviously, because I have length after me. On the other hand, there is some chance that I will be able to draw all trumps if we're in a 5-5 fit or something. I might be able to draw all trumps and just set up diamonds, even against, let's say, a 4-card suit. It just gets passed out, which makes me happy. Although it also might mean that they weren't convinced that 5 heart is making, so. Okay, we are in a 5-5 fit, but they have 3 tricks off the top. On the other hand, it's not very clear how many tricks we are making, so. You might try to throw the queen here to put to send them on the wrong scent, but in this case it doesn't really matter. Yeah, however now, yeah, I mean, you can still only, let's say, super optimistically, if diamonds are 4-3, then that's still just gonna be the jack of diamonds and the 5th diamond, so that's still just 2 heart discards. You should pay attention here. Okay, trumps are 3-0. That's already a good sign. That means that we had no chance at all against 5 hearts, although Diana just leads a heart, right? Diana just leads a diamond, diamond ace, diamond draft. After that, I don't know what else we're taking, so I'm still, because we're not taking the ace of spades. Yeah, so this is official now, we're down 1, but I didn't see a way to make. I can afford her off high. He still has 2 more trumps, right? If he follows, he doesn't follow. Okay, I can still rough this, rough the last one high, and then it doesn't actually matter. I know, of course, this one matters, yes, of course. And now, catch the last 2 trumps. Don't forget that the 9 is high, and finish with down 1. I'm pretty sure they're making diamond ace, diamond raft, and then I think they're just making. They can raft those diamonds high, can't they? It's still not so clear, actually. No, okay, they are all making 5 hearts, and actually. That's the most interesting question, is what is actually happening in the field, not what could have happened or what is making. It's not too interesting. From our point of view, the main question is what did they make, and are we saving against that? And the answer is yes. Three hearts, yes. Well, this is one of those things where maybe she has 3 cards, but it's very unlikely. And especially if we're playing kind of regular bridge, then 3 hearts shouldn't show should show 4. And yeah, East made our lives difficult, and maybe we miss slam here. I do have a control-rich hand. 6 controls. Well, yeah, a diamond lead is awkward, right? So there's no way. There's no way we should be in slam, so that's good. A diamond lead you can still make with a diamond lead if spades are 3-3, but that is unlikely, especially after this auction. It's interesting that East didn't lead a diamond. He showed, well, ostensibly he showed some good diamonds and then chose not to lead them. Hearts are 3-2, that's nice. And basically, worst case scenario, we're gonna give up the jack of spades, although even that's very unlikely here. You might even want to finesse against West here, actually, but I don't think you need to. Yeah, just, wow, they're even 3-3. What did East overcall it? Was suit not good enough to lead? And then also apparently so short that they have length everywhere. Well, maybe East had a short clubs, yes, so that's what happened. Incidentally, with that hand, if you want to lead diamonds, the best way of leading is third and low, so that means third from even, low from odd, which in turn means you would lead the 3. That way your partner immediately sees that you have a 7-card suit rather than a 6-card suit. If you led 5th highest, then obviously you couldn't get this through. And from King Jack 6th, you would lead the 9, which shows your partner that you have 6. So third from even. And this agreement agrees with 1-3-5 up until 5 cards, and deviates with 6 or 7 or 8. On spade, we did not agree on anything other than 2/1, so I think I need to take 3 spades as a limit raise with 4 cards. Well, anyway, I would pass. Yeah. And we are missing 4 tricks off the top. Well, I will be able to ruff a club there and get rid of 1 heart here. So we are making 4, but we didn't have to. Three plus 1, right? Okay, well, anyway, just even if they play in the Rough and discard, I can't use it because I need a short side trump to rough the club, so I can just play it that way. And I feel like I'm just gonna pause this because it's just gonna be boring. At some point, I will run out of smart things to say. Yeah, you can just quickly check what happened here. Some people were in game. Yeah, that's the way it is. Anyway. Welcome back. Yeah, we lost a little bit on that miss game, quote unquote. Of course, we didn't miss game, miss. But yeah, actually, many people did bid and make it. So from that point of view, I did miss a game, and now I said that several times, and I'm gonna pass this with a very heavy heart. With the suits reversed, I could bid 4 spades, but sorry, 3 spades. But here it's tough. Now you get into some ridiculous auction like this where they bid the other 2 suits, and I have to come back and try to figure out how to bid it. I'm gonna try to bid both of them. Double seems logical, but it's dangerous. I mean, you have 6-5, so. And I feel like it's time to stop here. At least we didn't miss a spade fit, so I kind of know that. And then a club fit, probably, but what can you do? Sorry. Anyway, you should play the jack normally because your partner doesn't underlead the ace, and this way I can figure out who has the queen. And in this case, it's partner. Against no trump, you shouldn't do it because ace underleads are much more common in no trump. It's a positive signal for spades. And declarer has 6 diamonds. I kind of figured, but I can also show us positive signal for spades, but so my partner had king queen of hearts and didn't lead it. It's maybe a good idea sometimes, but in this case, it wasn't the best timing for that. But yeah, let's see what we missed in clubs. Oh, she just didn't want to support my spades. Yeah, well. I think if you're gonna overcard 1 heart, you should actually raise my 2 spades to 3. It always feels a bit wrong because you feel like you're minimum and everything, but in this case, yeah, you can mislead me kind of later in the game. And yeah, I think she should have bid 3 spades, and then over that, maybe I would have bid 4, and then they get. Maybe we're getting a bit too high. And now she's making some kind of a game try, and I hate game tries. I always just accept all of them. And I mean, in this case, technically I'm not helping at all in clubs, but my hand is nice otherwise. I have 2 aces and 4 card support. And indeed, it looks like other than those three clubs, we're not gonna lose anything. So despite the relatively meager supporting clubs, or well, support more like a general term of helping, or yeah, meager help in clubs, it looks like we're gonna make. But maybe she needs to start playing on clubs right away. Although that doesn't help either. Yeah, playing clubs right away is more natural in a way. So now ace of clubs, diamond fours, king of spades, another club. And diamond fours, right? So are we going down here? Yeah, would be unlucky, but I guess we're going down. Or is that diamond 10 now high? That's what I'm... because we've seen... Oh, no. No, now it would be high only, so... Taking the king of clubs was definitely wrong. And... Well, thanks to Tenga 47, that's all I can say. And East made a very disciplined pass with an 8 card suit. I mean, it's kind of hard to see what to bid, but you can't just pass with an 8 card suit. I don't know, or maybe just double and hope that it somehow works out. Okay, Diana has it should show a good hand with 6 hearts, and I don't know what this will be. If they bid 4 spades, I might bid 5 clubs over it, but yeah, that's awesome. Okay, I was hoping, or I was afraid of missing slam here, but Diana just took the bull by its horns. And it's generally her attitude to bridge, which I like. So it's always fun playing bridge with her. Here, instead of 4 hearts, you could play that one of the 2 4 minor bids is a heart raise. So maybe 4 diamonds is a heart raise. But we obviously didn't have this agreement. And maybe my hand is not strong enough. Anyway, I showed the game forcing hand with heart support already. I would say she has 8 hearts, but we will see. Could be 7. 6, okay. But slam is very good, so I'm not complaining. What you need here is anything other than ace-jack third in East. Low to king, low to queen. It's a relatively standard situation. I definitely don't like the 3 hard bid by Diana, but it worked out fine, so maybe I shouldn't be complaining. And I'm not complaining, I'm just expressing my views. Maybe Wendy from East ducked from Ace Jack third. That would be mean, but now we will see. And yeah, indeed she did. Yeah, that's the way it is. It was a good slam. Yeah, I mean the problem with bidding 3 hearts is that you really give this impression of having very good hearts. Like I should be able to raise also with the doubleton there at least, or even maybe with a stiff. So I don't like it on this hand. Probably just a forcing pass is better. So because 2 clubs is game forcing, then you get to go again, kind of. But that's the way it is. Anyway, I'm gonna pause it again and see what's going on. Oh, welcome back. Hot Canuck says geez, and we scored well on the first 2, which we kind of expected, and bad on the last one. Oh, that's the way life is. We still have a mild plus score. It's okay. And I still have 5332, so I'm just gonna underbid like crazy. Maybe I should bid 3/3. I don't know. I'm actually not convinced about this at all. The reason why I'm doing it, I kind of trust East to bid 3 clubs relatively solidly in this vulnerability, and then I'd say that my club points are working, and whatever Diana will bring also will work. Okay, that's definitely too weak for that. Okay, I like the idea of showing fit for your partner, but well, it wouldn't be my style on a flat 3 count. But it's okay, it doesn't matter too much. Yeah, I can actually throw this club on this because I don't know what to do from my hand, so let West figure it out. On the other hand, they have club rough lined up. Anyway, I hope West has the ace of hearts, in which case the hand will flow better. In fact, I could even make. And no, the okay, so East bid 3 clubs on a 5-card suit. So this was definitely not what you are supposed to do. 3 spades. I'm too used to playing against Gib, like. And of course it's onside as well. Bidding 3 clubs with a 5-card suit. Well, I mean, it worked against me, so it's kind of an exploitative thing, but it worked. Wow. Look at that 3 club bed. Okay, no, okay, don't go overboard. It's okay. It's just bridge. It was gonna open 1 club. I thought I had 11, and I didn't. I had 10. but I'm a complete idiot here. I'm a complete idiot because West actually showed the 9 points. I didn't even pay attention. And one heart, two diamonds. I can't bid anything because double would show spades. Yeah, I mean definitely two spades. I would say it's too much, but on the other hand, you do have four trumps, and it's a bit of a pity if. Well, let's tie three clubs. It should probably play better than two hearts, but I'm not convinced. Just from my point of view. Maybe it sounds like I have a bit more than a two heart call, but maybe I'm just imagining things. And sometimes she doubles on a doubleton club, so maybe it's still two hearts is the right call. So I did 10 count and I bid it like I had a 0 count, so that's always a tricky position to be in, but sometimes you just can't show your strength, and in those cases you hope that the East has enough points so that we didn't miss anything, such that we didn't miss anything. Okay. So East bid and rebid diamonds on at best Queen Jack 6. And the Ace King of Hearts. Ace King tight, that is. There's no reason to go up with the king. Maybe Dana has another diamond. I mean, I seem to have a hard time figuring out how auto bids. Okay, it's from the USA. Yeah, this Queen of Hearts, I mean, it looks like a plausible defense, but I feel like... Okay, and now East has Jack 10 still, if I'm not mistaken. I could try to put... so now does Diana have the Ace of Spades? She didn't have... She had the Ace of Clubs and the Ace of Hearts. Sorry, Ace of Clubs and Ace of Diamonds. Queen Jack of Hearts is already 11, so I guess she doesn't have the Ace of Spades. Well, let's see. Dummy had... So she does have the Ace of Spades. And now a hard throw will beat it, because the 7 will be high. Oh. We've seen 8, 9, 10 Jack. Okay. Yeah, she had quite a strong hand. Maybe we did miss something, but well, let's say 3 no trump. We're taking 5 clubs, 2 diamonds, and a spade is still just 8. And East has a bunch of heart entries. Three diamonds I'm not convinced about, but I don't want to pass, and 2 diamonds just seems like it's just the wrong hand, and I have 7 and a relatively weak hand, so I think 3 diamonds is okay. What did others play? 3 diamonds is going down, so we're kind of like in the top region. And against 4 spades, I guess I will lead the ace of diamonds. There's some chance of starting a defensive cross drop, so diamonds and clubs. It's the most straightforward way of beating this contract, so I will go for that. And that's what I said before, so like you should try to prepare for various things that are gonna happen, and the most likely thing that is gonna happen here is that they're gonna play 4 spades and I have to lead, and I will lead the ace of diamonds. The jack of hearts is one of those defensive leads or like passive leads, but you are never quite sure. Hot Canuck says sorry, I don't know why. Okay, so then I need to lead the jack of hearts because dummy is the one with the singleton diamond. I don't even remember what Diana signaled. It's just so weird. Playing against humans is like very different. Playing online versus humans, because of course I play against humans all the time, but okay, so Declare has a void in hearts. Now club. He's playing a club. Well, those spades in dummy are all high, so even if Diana had no more diamonds, then it wouldn't really help to play one. Did I just let this contract through? Not really, right? The ace of spades is still missing, so yeah, anyway, not the best commentary and not the best bridge, but somehow I feel like we're getting a plus score here. 3 diamonds down, 2 should be a good one. What? I don't even know what's going on. He's kind of ran out of trump somehow, and now he's just doing random stuff. Yeah. Well, I guess I like their bidding, but then they could have just... Can they just make more or less? I mean, maybe making is a bit too much. But down 3 seems like too much as well. Anyway, yeah, so we are somewhere a bit better than nothing, I guess. Yeah. Besides a player from Romania, top player, but anyway. Yeah, so we're somewhere in the first quarter, and yeah. Anyway, yeah. Thanks for watching, and see you around.